that year, which again, that match brought you up, down, up, down, up, down, especially if you were a fan of one of those guys. But that's one thing I can definitely say about wrestling and WrestleMania is that the highs and the lows in that environment and in that pay-per-view alone is one of the greatest feats that they pull off as far as wrestling product goes, because they know how to deliver the drama and the up and downs for the crowd. Sometimes they don't do it at the right time, but they definitely deliver on those up and down parts.
They do, but it all depends. The fan is what matters.
Yep.
Simple as that. The fan is what matters.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they constantly are not listening to the majority of the fans.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, this is going to bring up the point that I was going to make to you earlier. To me, it's ever since the WWE Network came out. The network itself, when it came out, it all of a sudden seems to me like their on-TV product has suffered a lot because they don't have to try and push a $60 pay-per-view on you no more. They push spending $10 a month to go and get the network. And to me, it has hurt the on-air product so much that people
get what you pay for.
Yeah, people don't care about it near as much anymore because they're not having to push this $60 thing on you. They're not having that build-up to where you want to go and spend this $60 to watch this show. Instead, you don't got to worry about it no more.
I used to hear Mean Gene Oakland, call your local cable provider today. It's on pay-per-view. It's not anymore. It's just, hey, log on the internet, go to this website, and they got to be losing money.
Oh, yeah.
Because, honestly, I do not have WWE Network right now. I'm willing to bet I won't have to order it to watch WrestleMania because one of my friends will host it and invite me.
Exactly.
So all I got to do is go to someone else's house and they're paying $10 a month and they have 20 people over.
Yep.
And it'll be like that.
Yep. But I have it just because I have a 4-year-old at home that likes watching it. And I enjoy watching it as well. I don't lie. And I do it just so I don't have to spend the $60 because we can't go down to our local Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever anymore and watch it because they have monopolized basically the pay-per-view thing with the WWE Network.
Oh, you can't go nowhere and watch them anymore?
No, you can't go nowhere and watch it anymore because most of our places have Dish and DirecTV, who said they were no longer going to have WWE pay-per-views on anymore until they make them cheaper. Because now you're wanting people to pay $9.99, but you're wanting people with cable companies and stuff to still pay these $60. And they don't like it anymore, so they don't show the pay-per-views anymore.
And not to mention, I mean, if you want to play a drinking game, folks, tomorrow, count how many times the announcer said trending.
Yep.
Or talk to or plug the WWE Network or talk about what's going on Monday Night Raw after Romania tomorrow. I guarantee you, the show starts at 5 o'clock.
You'll
By
be drunk.
5:45, you will have to call an ambulance. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be, I mean, they're wanting to make it the most trendingest WrestleMania ever. How about focus on making it the best WrestleMania ever?
Exactly.
If it's a good product, it's going to trend naturally. You don't have to try and force it.
Yep.
And I don't want to watch WrestleMania with 1,000 people's tweets shooting across the bottom of the screen. I don't care what Joe Schmuckatelli in Bismarck, North Dakota has to say about the title match. I don't.
It's true.
I don't care.
It's true. I don't care
what you're saying. Annoying on Facebook. You can't read an article on Facebook without everybody being a lawyer or an expert. I don't care about the next dude's opinion. I like what I like. Mm-hmm. I don't need a bunch of. I use the term in the condescending fashion it's supposed to sound in. I don't need a bunch of smarts.
Yep.
Commenting on wrestling.
Yep.
I don't need that in my life.
And the best part is the guys that commentate on wrestling are the ones who probably could never step in the ring themselves and be able to do something like that. They would never be able to get in there and actually try to perform at a level at the way that some of these guys are performing. Hell, they couldn't even perform on the level that some of these indie guys that get paid $5-10 a show to go and do. go out there and do. But they want to sit there and they want to criticize every single thing that comes on the wrestling thing.
It's like I imagine, and I'm probably wrong, I imagine when I watch it, a lot of it, like, I can't watch much WWE because of that, but I imagine a computer room full of comic book guy in The Simpsons.
Worst wrestling match ever.
I mean, I hate to do things about stereotypes, but come on. It's frustrating, and it's like, focus on making it good.
Yep.
Don't focus on making it trending.
Yep.
Don't try and get your name trending.
Nope.
Focus. I guarantee you, if it's good, it's going to trend anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If it's bad, it's going to trend. But focus on giving your fans what you want.
Yep.
And that's the thing that I saw this problem come when they bought WCW back in 2001. Unfortunately, by the grace of God, it's taken the fruition of 14 years to get to be where it's noticeable. But they eliminated the competition.
Yes.
When you don't have competition, your product suffers. If you don't believe that, play your most recent John Madden football game. Seriously.
It's true.
Play your most recent John Madden football game. And tell me, and then go back and play Madden 2005 and tell me if there's a difference in the level of the quality of the game.
Yeah, because I
guarantee it's going to be yes. Because they had something to compete with.
2K was...
Exactly. But now that that's all gone, and WCW does no longer exist, it's like only having McDonald's as your fast food restaurant. That's it.
Yep.
They don't care if it sucks. If you're on the go and want a burger, you got to come there.
You got to go to McDonald's. Yep.
Most people are not afforded the luxuries of professional wrestling or the internet. A lot of people aren't afforded or aware there's other products out there. So they get the WWE, and then the WWE turns around and gives a lot of these people crap, and the fans have to take it.
Yep.
You know,
that's
the frustrating thing about it. That's why I don't really get involved in the product anymore. It's because I don't like it. So instead of, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'll watch it tomorrow because honestly, it's like the Super Bowl for wrestling fans.
Yeah.
Even if you don't watch it, you feel obligated at the time.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, the nitty gritty, I'm not going to watch it.
Just because,
but I won't complain about it either.
Yeah, exactly.
So I tell all these people who are complaining, oh, it's the worst it's ever been, this. Stop watching.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But
and a lot of people I talk to, I try to tell them, look, they're trying to focus on the next generation coming up. Our generation, guys my age and your age, well, they're not focused on us anymore.
They don't care about us.
They're focusing on our children. Is who they're focusing on. My 4-year-old likes guys with face paint on.
I'll give you a prime example. I watched some Attitude Era stuff not too long ago. And I'm not sure if you've ever heard me talk about the Attitude Era, but I resented the Attitude Era at the time. Because I sat through the crappy part of WWE. Yep. When it wasn't cool to watch wrestling. When you got made fun of for watching wrestling. Then all of a sudden it becomes trendy and everybody's doing it. Mm-hmm. It's outranking #1 Monday Night Football, and everyone's using the catchphrases and wearing the T-shirts. Mm-hmm. And Raws were selling out in 20 seconds nationwide, things like that. Now, I resented that. So I'm like, weren't you the ones making fun of me 6 months ago for this?
Exactly.
For liking this?
Yep.
But as I look back on it now, and I've watched it again, it was shit that I would not let my children watch now.
Oh, no.
But you know why it was popular? Because it was geared to my age group, 15 to 22. That's why I liked it when it was there.
Yep.
I understand now as a father and a husband why my dad was very leery about some of the stuff they put on TV. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times my dad would turn it temporarily and put it back over because he didn't think his 15-year-old, 9-year-old son needed to be seeing it. Yep. But it was geared for me.
Yep.
And that's the thing these people on the internet don't realize. It's not geared for you.
Nope.
You're 30 years old. It's geared for your children. It's geared for your nieces and nephews. It's geared for you know.
It's geared
the
for
generation
families.
Behind you.
It's geared for families. Is what it's geared for. It's not geared. It's geared enough towards guys my age and it's geared enough that they still have some of the wrestling product that we enjoy, some of the older names that they come back from time to time that we can enjoy it. But it's got that more as it's. Washing clothes.
You're exactly right. You hit the nail on the head, Kevin.
Yep.
I turn 31 next month. Sting won his first title when I was 6 years old.
Yep.
Put that in perspective for me.
I was 12.
He won his first world title 25 years ago.
Yep.
26 years ago. He's been wrestling probably for longer than I've been alive.
Yes, he has.
But it brings me back in because I don't get to watch somebody from my childhood.
Exactly.
That's what they do. Mm-hmm. But it's not just geared for you.
No.
So it's like I always say, and I'll probably put the picture I have up on the page, IWC. For us wrestling fans, IWC is an acronym for Internet Wrestling Community. But the picture I see says IWC, Infinitely We Complain.
Yep.
Because what makes me chuckle about it is if you go back to this time last year, everything was on Roman Reigns this, Roman Reigns that. They need to do this with Reigns. They need to do that with Reigns. Why are they holding Reigns back? Now it's, this guy sucks. Why is he here?
And what's changed? And why? Because Daniel Bryan didn't get to be the front and center guy like everyone thinks he's supposed to be.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a cynic. Maybe I'm a skeptic, but I don't care. Exactly. What makes me laugh and what drives me crazy is he's 5'9", 185 pounds. You need to have a level. You have to suspend. You can't get the average person to suspend that level of disbelief.
Yeah.
And not only that, he's facing the guy who, if you remember at SummerSlam, literally picked apart the face of the company, John Cena.
Yeah.
To have this guy go in and beat him.
Yeah.
And is only going to completely discredit the 15 years of building up John Cena as a superstar they've been doing.
And then you got people that are continuously bad-mouthing Reigns as, well, he's Vince McMahon's. Number one, he's not Vince McMahon's guy. He was Triple H's guy. He was a guy that Triple H put into NXT. He was one of the guys that he formed up with Shield. He put them together. And he's one of the guys that he's given a push to. Mind you, he has that physique and he has the build that every Vince McMahon guy has. But this is Triple H's guy. Everybody knows that this is Triple H's time to bring in his people that he wants to work and see what it does. Because pretty soon it's going to be Triple H's company and Triple H is the run.
But the funny thing is what's the difference?
Exactly.
What's the difference between this year and last year?
None.
But
this year the difference is Daniel Bryan's not having the headlines like he had last year. Well, look what happened when Daniel Bryan got the headlines. Mind you, I like Daniel Bryan. Great wrestler, great technician, he does everything well. Not great. Certain things he doesn't do great. He does everything well enough.
He got hurt.
But he got hurt. He got the position and he got hurt. You can't. Dolph Ziggler, same example. Got the position, what happened? He got hurt. Some of these guys aren't built physically to be able to take the toll that you have to be one of the big dogs in this company. And again, Roman Reigns got hurt as well. So let's not take it from him that when you put him in this position, the same things might not happen. But you never know. It's like I told somebody, I was like, you never know what's going to happen until they are given that chance. I'm like, let them run with it. If it fails, guess what? It's going to fail, but guess what? You're still going to end up watching it anyway. Because you either want to watch it and bitch, or you want to watch it because you're committed to the product.
Who watches things to bitch? That's what football season's for.
Exactly. Football season in wrestling, apparently, is for everybody that bitches.
And they can do it better. I love that. The Monday morning quarterback.
Yep.
It's like, enjoy it for what it is. It's
exactly.
It's a soap opera for dudes. Enjoy it for what it is.
I don't go and watch Days of Our Lives and be like, why did they do this? They could have really done this and it would have been a lot better. I don't care.
They're holding Joey's character back.
Oh, my God.
Why
haven't they kissed already? I can't believe it's taking so long.
It's sometimes the anticipation is better than getting there.
Exactly.
But it's like, if you're a wrestling fan, I'm sure most of the people who usually listen to this podcast have turned this off by now.
Yes, probably.
If you're a wrestling fan...
But stay, because we're about to get really funny here in a minute. So
turn it off. I mean, just enjoy it for what it is. I understand it's geared more towards my 8-year-old son than it is me.
Yep.
But I enjoy it for what it is. And you know what? I don't like it right now, so guess what? On Monday nights at 8 o'clock, I'm usually watching something else.
Even on Monday night, this Monday night, you'll probably get a lot of new guys being put into the